Morning from Rome, and it doesn't look like Rome at the moment. It will do at some point throughout this video, but we're starting this video today in our room, which, as it stands, we don't know whether we're going to be in this room for much longer. If you watched the travel day vlog, you'll know that when we got here yesterday, we had problems with our toilet. We used the toilet, we pressed the flush, and then it wouldn't stop flushing. We were given a bucket to, I think, manually flush the toilet, but we were told that the next morning we'd be able to move somewhere. Whether we move rooms or not remains to be seen, but this video isn't about us and our hotel room and you know, whether we're going to move or not. It's about Rome, and today we've got no plans. We've got some plans for tomorrow, but I'll tell you about that at the end of this video because you'll see it on another video in X amount of days' time. But yeah, we've got no plans and we're just going to explore Rome, and I thought I'd try and make some kind of a video out of it. I don't know what we're going to see. I don't know what we're going to do. I do know that there are plans to have some nice food today, though. The food over here is amazing. And as stereotypical as it might sound, pizza is my favourite food, so that's definitely something that I'm going to be eating today. Yeah, don't really know what else is going to happen, but if you get to the end of this video and you like it, please consider subscribing and all of that wonderful YouTube admin stuff. Anyway, first stop is breakfast. I had visions of dropping my camera then when I pointed it down there. Oh my god, that would have been fun. Not. Right, change of plan before we go out. This was our old room. This key here is to the new room. Let's go and see what it's like.
Exact same.
It's going to be the exact same, isn't it? Exactly the same. Hi.
Hola.
This hotel has an outdoor lift, which you get to by going out here. And then, should we go up the stairs or do you want to press the button? So just for context, before I show you the rest of the room that they've put us in, this is what the room looked like that we were in last night, which is literally just over the other side of the corridor. You open this door and it's on the right hand side. They've moved us to another room, which we thought was going to be exactly the same. It is not exactly the same. Let me show you what they've moved us into. So you walk in and, you know, pictures on the wall. There's a mirror there. There's me. The nice little settee here. But then you come to the bedroom and we don't really know what to say. We are very happy that the toilet is broken. Big enough bed. A lot bigger than the one that we were in last night. Vanity table. It's got everything you need in here. I mean, to be fair, having said that, the other one had everything that we needed. It's just that the toilet was broke. But you come into the bathroom and oh my god, we've got a bath as well. I'm a little bit lost for words. I'm not a hotel reviewer. I'm barely a YouTube travel person at this point. I am learning as I'm going along, but TV's much bigger, wardrobe is much bigger, everything is just massive, and then the ceiling as well. We're not going anywhere now. We're just going to stay in this room for the entire couple of days that we're here. No, I'm joking, obviously. We're going out now. We're going to aim to walk towards the Trevi Fountain. This is where we are in relation to sort of everything else, if you like the Colosseum, Trevi Fountain and stuff like that. We're not taking the... That's a cue for me to stop talking because we need to go out. But we're going to walk, basically, towards everything that's going on. So, yeah. Let's go and explore Rome, shall we? This room is just... wow, this room's amazing. It just is. Wow. So we've just dropped our keys off. I'm not sure whether this is the same with hotels around Rome. It might be, but there's a rule in our hotel that you've got to drop your keys off and then pick them up when we get back later on. But yeah, that was a really nice room, and we're just making our way down to the Trevi Fountain. It's about a 20-minute walk there, something like that. Yeah, lovely day today. 23 degrees I think it is at the moment, which it's really quite nice, so all is good. Like I've said, anything is better than going to work. Breaking news, we've just found a sign. We are going towards the Trevi Fountain, but we found a sign for a zoo. And if you know us, you know that we love wildlife and zoos and all of that. So we're going to have a bit of a Google and we'll see where this zoo is, how to get there and whether it's worth it or not. Oh, I like having no plans when you go to places. I don't believe it. It's so funny. So we were going to the Trevi Fountain as we came out of the hotel room, and now we are actually going to the zoo. Apparently, according to maps and that sign that we've just noticed, we've just got to walk down here. It's about a 20-odd minute walk. But yeah, you gotta love having no plans. We have no idea where we're going. Well, we do, we're following the map obviously, but... So we are here at the moment, and to get to this zoo we've got to just walk up this path, and then we think it's around here. I should hope so anyway, because I think that's a giraffe if I'm good at my animals. You know you're in Rome when a zoo entrance looks as glorious as this. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before in my life. So we've just got on the map. It's cost us €38 for both of us to get in here, and first things first, it is very busy. The entrance is just up this way. There's stuff going on everywhere. Obviously, because this is our just generic day around Rome, I'm not going to film all of this zoo, and plus I need to save battery life on my camera. But yeah, let's go to the zoo. Well, we're already here. So there are bits of this zoo where when you get out of the sea of people that are behind me, you're presented with quieter areas and, more importantly, shade. Now, as we walk around the zoo, I just want to say that although I might be doing these YouTube videos as a hobby that I'm trying to take somewhat seriously, I'm not an encyclopedia of knowledge. I'm literally just a tourist, and up until seeing that sign earlier on in the day, we had no idea that Rome even had a zoo, and right up until I've started to edit this video over the last couple of days in real life, I didn't realise that the zoo we were visiting, that we didn't realise existed up until we'd seen that sign, was actually Italy's oldest, so that's pretty cool. It was a really nice zoo to visit. It was busy in places, but there was a lot of different things to see. It was a little bit steep in areas as well, and to be honest, I was quite tired after a bit, but I think that says more about my fitness levels than anything else. Also, this video isn't going to be focusing on just the zoo. I promise that we'll get to other places in just a little bit, but some of the animals here are some that I've never seen so up close before, and I don't know, it was just really good. I've just been reliably informed by today's tour guide. She's got the map. I've just been informed that there is a reptile house here as well, and we're a fan of reptiles, so that's where we're going to go in just a second. But it's just a really random find. I can't believe that we've gone to this zoo based on seeing that sign earlier on this morning.
Questa barriera è mobile, questo ci permette a turno durante l'arco della giornata di lasciare tutta quanta l'area.
So when we first got here, I did say that I wasn't going to record our entire time at the zoo, so whilst we walked through the rest of it, I just wanted to summarise our time here. Now, considering that we were in Rome, where it's busy everywhere most of the time, it was quite relaxing to walk around and explore, to be honest. It was nice to take everything at a bit of a slower pace. It was busy, but honestly, the amount of people here is nothing in comparison to what we were going to experience later in the day. Also, €38 for two people, I don't think that's too bad. We did pay around about €4 each for a couple of drinks as well whilst we were in the zoo, but overall price-wise, I think everything was pretty reasonable. After a bit though, it was time to head out and carry on with the rest of the day. Just finished in the zoo and now we're heading towards Piazza del Popolo. I'm so sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but it's basically a busy shopping area. We've been there once before when we came here almost 10 years ago. Oh. Sorry, we're just in this random sort of walking area just outside the zoo, and there's loads of people with loads of dogs and stuff, and obviously because we've got Betsy, we're like, oh. If you're a sausage dog owner, you'll probably understand what we've just done. We've just seen a sausage dog walk past and go, oh my god, as if to say, we've got one of those. But yeah, we've just done the zoo. The zoo was really nice. It's not an all-day thing. It's about 1:30 in the afternoon at the moment, and we got in there at about 11, something like that. So a couple of hours, managed to see everything. Like I said, about 38 or something euros to get in, if I remember rightly. Now we're going to go to this Piazza del Popolo again. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. I'm terrible with my Italian and my English sometimes. And we're going to go find something to eat, basically. And we're going to head over towards the Trevi Fountain and the more touristy bits. What a nice day. What a man with a violin. I thought it was just on a soundtrack or something. There's a guy down here playing this on the violin. I remember when we came to Italy 10 years ago. Oh, there's a sausage dog over there. Yeah! See, it happens all the time. Every time we see a sausage dog, it just happens. But I remember when we came to this part of Italy all that time ago, and the reaction then was wow, and it's just not changed. Absolutely lovely place. I just love all of like the small streets and stuff. Don't get me wrong, if you're not careful you nearly get run over by the car because they don't really stop for anybody. We could get an S and K and be really like cheesy like that, couldn't we?
Well, I have the S and you have the K.
Yes. The one thing that we're having to do whilst we're in Rome today, because of this day trip that we've got tomorrow, we're having to go and shop for souvenirs somewhere. My mother wants a magnet. I think your mother probably wants a magnet as well, doesn't she? We need to go and find a souvenir shop at some point. We're also going to add to our collection of snow globes that we've collected. Is a collection of snow globes that we've already got on our mantelpiece, and yeah, like I said, it's our mission today to try and find another snow globe for us, plus magnets for absolutely everybody in our lives at this point. We've been to some places over the years that have got loads of people, including Tesco at Christmas Eve. I've never seen as many people in one place though. The food was really nice that we've just had in that restaurant. Really good, really, really good. Oh, look at the souvenir shop. We thought we'd found souvenirs earlier on, but we only found a half-decent fridge magnet, really. No, it was a half-decent snow globe, so we've put it back and we're going to go and find another one. But now we're trying to find the Trevi Fountain without actually directing ourselves. We're just sort of walking until we find it. I hope we're walking the right way. I think we might have found it. I think it's on the right hand side, isn't it? And I can hear it as well. And then you see all of the people. Wow. You gotta pay to get closer to it. I didn't know that, to be fair. I didn't think it was like that last time. So I'm not sure when they've introduced this, but you gotta pay €2 each to get in to stand a little bit closer to it. I'll try and show you what I mean now. They've put like a fence around everywhere, and the majority of people are standing the other side of the fence, but then some people have paid that extra €2 to stand closer to the fountain. But oh my god, the people here, it is absolutely mental. Wow, if I spin you around, just look at the people first of all.
Can we take it? No.
So this is the fence that I'm talking about here that they've put in, that you pay extra to get closer, and you can see that the fences keep sort of going down, and then there's people standing by the fountain itself. And yeah, I mean, you know, €2 per person might not be, you know, too much to ask for, I suppose, but yeah. And having said that, I suppose it's a good thing, because then you avoid all of those people down and all of the people behind us as well. Right, we've just moved on from the Trevi Fountain, and to get out of the crowds, Chris jumped into a souvenir shop, and we've got the souvenirs now, so I'll show you what we've got when we get back to the room, maybe, or maybe not. I don't know yet, because I have no idea how I'm editing this video. Anyway, let's carry on. Perfect stop. Let's go in here. Do you want a drink as well? I think so. I think I might do, yeah. I'll just have a Fanta. So we just stepped out the road to avoid a van, and we came into an ice cream place. Let's see how much it costs. €45 is what it's just cost us to get 2 ice creams and 2 drinks. It's probably something to do with the fact that the shop is right next to this. Still, €45. It's not a thing, is it? Okay, so here's where we made a little bit of a mistake, and honestly, I don't think it's our fault. Maybe you can let me know in the comments whether you disagree or not, but we ended up waiting in the wrong line to get into the Pantheon, basically. Now, as you're looking directly at the Pantheon, there's 2 separate queues where you can pay to get in if you've not already booked your tickets online. The one on the left is for cash, and the one on the right is for card, and this is the queue that we needed. Now, apart from a little bit of laminated A4 paper at the front of the cash queue, there was no way of really knowing what queue we needed to be in, so altogether, we queued for around about an hour or so in both queues to get in, maybe a little bit longer. But whether it was our fault or not, it turns out that we weren't the only ones who were slightly confused.
This is cash.
Card.
Oh, this is card.
Yeah.
And
Cash is over that side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're currently on the way to the Colosseum. We are flagging just a little bit now. We just queued for an hour to get into the Pantheon, which was a really pretty building. But yeah, maybe we should have thought beforehand about how we get tickets and all of that stuff, because we waited in the cash line and then we had to wait in the card line, which has meant that now both of our legs are starting to give up a little bit, but onwards we go toward the Coliseum. I'm tired now. So, the Coliseum, I can't even talk, let's try that again. So the Coliseum is in front of us. We're just coming up to it now, and it's the only building that I've ever seen, or only landmark I've ever seen, that look as big as they look on pictures. Like the Statue of Liberty and Big Ben and all these other landmarks, you look at them and you go, oh, is that it? But the Coliseum is, it's just massive. It just is. I haven't really got any other words to say, to be honest, and my camera's about to die. So if it does die, I'll finish this video off at the end of the room. At the end of the room. Told you I can't talk. Oh my god, I'm just wobbling all over the path. Wonder how many steps I've done. We definitely should have put Strava on, shouldn't we? Yeah. Look, we found another sausage dog. Yes. Not as nice as Betsy, though. Honestly, I tried to get it into like the whole shot of the camera then, and I almost went dizzy. It sounds really obvious, but it is. It's massive. It is so big.
It's big, yeah.
It's big. Oh my god. Currently on escalators, which are really big. Just like the Coliseum, that was big as well. I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone. So this might not be worth anything. I'm windswept. I'm tired. No, I don't know where it belongs either. But yeah, these escalators are really appreciated at the moment. Oh god, that's making me feel sick. We're at the top now though, so that's good. We've got to walk about 10 minutes. We've got to get back to the room. I'll put my camera on charge, and then I'll sum up what has been a really long day. But what has been a really good day as well. And I just nearly fell over. That would have been really boring. Anyway, I'll see you in a minute. Oh my god, and just like that, we're back in the room. I say just like that, for you it's a couple of seconds ago that we were just in McDonald's, but for us it's been about an hour or two since we've been there. We've seriously been flagging. It's currently just gone, I don't know if you can see that, 10 past 10. There we go. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this camera. And yeah, we've got a long day tomorrow, but I'll tell you about that at the very end of this video, which shouldn't be too long now. I've written some notes. I'm so tired, right? I've written some notes that I just want to say about the day. The zoo was a really nice, but well, to be fair, first of all, the whole day in general was great. The idea that I had for us was to basically just turn up. I say the idea that I had, we both sort of had that idea to just turn up and just explore without really making any plans. It just so happened to be that I thought it might have made a good idea for a video and stuff. The zoo was really nice. The surrounding areas were lovely as well. The food, when we got into Piazza del Popolo, I really hope I'm pronouncing this right, honestly. I'm sorry if I'm not. I'm probably worried about nothing though, but it really was God tier. It was just, honestly, it's been a long time since I've had any pizza in Rome, and I don't know. I just don't have any words for it other than good and God tier. The Trevi Fountain was really nice to see, but the crowds were absolutely insane. If you suffer with anxiety and big crowds of people, it just won't be for you. I don't actually think I've ever seen that many people all in one place before. And I know I said that at the Spanish Steps, but we did the Spanish Steps first, and then we went to the Trevi Fountain, and I was like, oh yeah, the people around by the Spanish Steps have got nothing on the amount of people here. It was absolutely mad. It really was. The Pantheon, we queued for an hour. Now, it would have been a little bit less time had we have known beforehand that there was 2 queues. So when I say we queued for an hour, it was probably a little bit longer than that. The ice cream place, now it wasn't ice cream, it was gelato, however you want to pronounce it. Whether that makes a difference in price or not, I don't know, but we were absolutely shafted either way. Most TripAdvisor reviews of this place, and I'll show you on the screen somewhere now a little bit of a snippet of this particular place. Every single review is 1 star, and every single review is saying how expensive this place was. Yeah, for us it was £39, £39.50 I think it was, wasn't it, if I remember right. But it was like 45 euros, and it was just, yeah, we're never going to be paying that again. Don't get me wrong, hindsight is a wonderful thing. You know, had we have known, we wouldn't have gone there. But when you're on holiday, are you really going to look at every TripAdvisor review, like for every single place that you see? I don't know. And Chris was just like, now we are. Yeah, okay, we definitely will be. I don't want to be paying 45 euros for 2 ice creams and 2 drinks, whether it's ice cream or gelato or whatever. No, that's just not a thing. So we definitely were shafted, but that's our problem and nobody else's. But then the Colosseum, it was just amazing to see it in person. It was just, if you've never seen it before, it's exactly as you think it would look in person. When you see it on pictures, you go, oh, that looks pretty big. And then you get there and it is big. See, again, I can't think of any other words other than big or massive. It was really good to see it again. And it was really good to be in Rome for the day. And that pretty much does it for this video. Thanks for watching if you've gotten this far. And thanks for joining me and Chris on this random day around Rome. Tomorrow, we've got an early start because we've got a day trip down to Pompeii. We've used Get Your Guide to pay for this day trip, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's not just Pompeii, it's a couple of other places as well. I think Sorrento is on the list as well. I can't really think about the exact sort of itinerary for the day. All I know is that we've got a very early start, and we currently don't know how we get into the pickup point, which is back at Piazza del Popolo somewhere. More on that on the next video. Thank you very much for watching if you've gotten this far. Consider subscribing and all of that wonderful YouTube stuff. And I'm going to bed now.